Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about this video. And Islamic clergy actually came out to speak on his own truth, right? Because it looks like 2024 is that year of exposing the truth, and I am so happy that it is happening right in front of us. And the fact that they all knew the truth but refused to speak on it, not until Putin actually came out to speak his own truth and review some of the pictures that has been in the vault for a longer time. So this one actually came out to also say that yes, that the prophets, most of the prophets are all dark skin. And a lot of people were asking him, are you finding it hard to say black people or black, black skin? Because he's saying dark skin. And people were asking him, why is it that you are coming out right now to speak the truth? Because you knew all this before but refused to speak on it. Not until the truth started coming out. And to tell you the reality, so if all these are coming out right now, we really do need to hold the Vatican City to bring out what they know about all this, because trust me, they really do know a lot, and the fact that they have been hiding this all these years, it's really, we have a lot of questions to ask them. But then you all know how, red, deceased, all these people could be towards people that look like me. You know what? Let's get into this video.
Recently, President Putin unveiled things they have from their archives. They say 1,000 years in their archives, and they showed that Sayyidina Isa to be dark skinned, and images that are associated with the people of Sayyidina Isa dark skinned. And from what we taught from Sayyidina Muhammad the Sayyidina Musa was very dark skinned. 70,000 prophets of Allah, now these ulama are finally admitting, out of 124,000, 70,000 dark skinned prophets. Means with Islam lies the truth, and all others they put a deception, what we call kufr, that to know a truth and to deceive a people and to make a certain race of people as if they're more important than others, and to promote that group of people as if they have superiority and authority. And what it had developed is a sense of false pride. But any time a people live within a falsehood and a lie, its truth is going to be very painful. And the greatness of Islam is that it has no falsehood, means there's no crookedness in the book, there's no deception for people's enjoyment and entertainment that later has to be corrected. But as they go through corrections, Islam will shine even more. Islam didn't teach deception but kept everything based on truth. So now that they begin to realize that their prophets were black, that Sayyidina Isa to be dark skinned.
Not only Jesus, okay? I know a lot of people, I've never seen Jesus in the spiritual realm. I've only now, I've always known Jesus was black. Like he said, Russian president came out and opened a vault that's over 1,000 years, whatever, something that we all know. But let's not just stop there. This is also for Nabi of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Prophet Muhammad, yes, was also black. Yes, he was also black. Okay, I can swear by my words, yes, because yes, I myself, I've seen the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, yes, and he revealed himself to me, okay, years ago. You understand? That's why I'm like, okay, something these people are hiding, yes? And the the thing I don't like about the Arab culture, okay, they're all so uppity about this. Let's not show image of the prophet. Let's not show an image of the prophet. But they show these footprints, huge footprints. And they show these long hair pieces. And they show these big, so they'll be like, this is for the prophet. Bid'ah, innovation. Yes, you say you don't want to show his picture. Because it's haram, it's not good, right? But you're going around showing all this long Arab hair. You're going around showing this big, gigantic, like dinosaur feet. That's a lie. That's kidib. Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was black man. He was very short, as he explained himself to me, as he showed himself to me. He is very short in height. Okay? He was not illiterate. He was a short person. I don't want to, some people they say dwarf or something, but he was short in genetics. Okay? And he wore a turban around his head. He wore a turban. Okay? At that time when he showed me himself, he was standing right next to the Kaaba. He was wearing a black and white striped turban. An oversized, because he was a small person and he was black. He was not tan. He was not high yellow. He was black. Do you know what I mean? He was black. And standing next to him, that was the Jibril. Okay, the angel, the archangel Jibril. Jibril is a giant. Do you know what I mean? Giant. Standing right next to the prophet. Jibril, when he stand up, he was standing next to the prophet. His shoulders are in the heavens, meaning the sky, that's where his shoulders, top of his shoulders is in the sky. His whole body, when he's standing on earth, he stands up straight. You see his legs are long all the way. You can't see his head because it's up in the heavens. Yes. And he was standing right next to the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the Prophet of Allah was very friendly, like childlike, very friendly. You see, he even made it distinct. People are saying that, whatever, but this is who I am. That's what he said. This is me. Even the picture, it went years ago. The image that he showed me was like bronze background. Like when the image is there, everything looked at bronze. You know, the Kaaba, everything was, you know, it was not black and white. It was a bronze effect. Yes? But he's a short black man. I don't know if a lot of people, that's how you know if a lot of people are on haq or not. Not everybody who's claiming they're Muslims are indeed a Muslim. Not everybody, you know, is on haq. Not everybody reached tranquility in their life where the Prophet actually revealed himself to them. Yes, it's a tranquil, it's a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? And during that time when the Prophet revealed himself to me, that's how I was 5 years celibate, 5-6 years celibacy on my deen. Celibacy period from humans. No music, no party, no nothing. Wear niqab, prayer, tahajjud, istikhara, all this stuff. I was into sewing, all this hijama, blah, 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 blah. That's the time. You understand? So don't let these people fool y'all, okay? And now I'm thinking this is why they dislike black people. Yes. Even the black, I'm going to tell you guys too about another black lady that revealed herself in front of the Kaaba with not a black veil. She wore a purple veil and she revealed herself from shoulders up. A black woman. You know when somebody's skin is like grape, dark grape? Don't let these Arabs fool y'all too. Okay? A lot of them, when they pray, when they pray, they went and found out the Prophet is black. Now they're out here being racist towards African people because it's like hate. That's where the hate. Everybody want to ask, where the hate come from? That's where it comes from. It comes from the Nabi of Allah being black. Why you think now they have different sects of Islam, but because people refuse. People was hating that the Prophet of Allah was black man from since them times. Yes, and then everybody said, "Oh, I'm gonna do." Everybody want to take off the energy. Yes, and say they're higher than the Nabi of Allah. But yeah, that's the facts. Prophet of Allah is black. I don't know why you guys mad. I don't know why you guys hide it. Oh, we're not supposed to show images of the prophet, but you guys carrying this fake hair. Y'all say it's a prophet, long Arab hair. He was not, Arab. He was different. He's black, tiggy, short, very friendly, African. He was not tan. He was not high yellow. He was not olive skin. He was not copper. He was black. Black man, alhamdulillah. Little by little, okay? Stop showing your ignorance. Little by little. You guys, y'all wonder why all this stuff is happening. When two oppressors come together and try to oppress the people of Allah, especially his last messengers here, Prophet Isa, the message, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from who they are truly, that's a problem. That's why there's chaos in the world. Yes. Oh my God, alhamdulillah.
They showed that Sayyidina.
I just want to make this crystal clear. I want to make this crystal clear because I'm seeing comments like this. Oh, why the white man got to tell black people that Jesus is black? Why y'all want to believe in that? Pause. Just time out. Time out for a moment of clarity. God told me who I was, not Putin. I want that to be very clear. God told me who I was. I listened to the Master's Voice Prophecy blog. She did a post talking about Slavery Chronicles and how it was like a little sliver of that, and it just was like, what? Like, rewind that back. And so I had to pray and seek the counsel of my Lord, whom I speak to through relationship, and then he's confirming it to me, and I'm stepping out on faith to believe this because I have no way of tracing my genealogy. Only God is revealing these things to me. I want to be very clear. My Father in heaven told me, not Putin. Putin is just a pawn in this game of chess that God is playing. God is playing chess. What you playing, my brother? What are you playing? We're not stupid, all right? Most like stop trying to play us. And the people that keep saying, oh, whoa, I always knew he was black. What color doesn't matter. Like it don't matter now. All of a sudden, color don't matter. But when we was getting beat over the head and treated poorly, you didn't want to touch black. You didn't want to touch the word black. You don't want to be near us. You don't want to pick up any of that black mojo. But now we are part of God's original chosen people, and now it's like, oh, that's cool now. It's a sense of validation for a lot of people. I remember during the George Floyd fiasco, there was a young man on here. He was pleading. He earnestly was pleading. He was like, why don't they like us? He was asking a serious question because it didn't make sense to us. Why do y'all hate us so much? And the whole time it was spiritual. The whole time you hated God, the God that was in us. And now it's like, oh, it makes sense because a lot of us really didn't understand why there's a deep hate. There's an unnecessarily deep hate. Just from seeing some of us, you are triggered. You guys are triggered now from just looking at me and seeing my face. The demon inside of you is triggered. The demons that you have inside of you recognize who we are. They always have. And so that is what is happening. And so that's why people are going bananas in the comment sections. Go look at some of the comment sections of some of this stuff. It's wild. And I'm so unbothered. I said what I had to say. I'm moving on to the next thing. But don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. God is revealing the truth. Let's keep that. Let's make that 100% clear. Yes, some of you knew this information, but now the masses, God is saying it is time. It is time to wake people up. And only God can do that. Only the Holy Spirit can do that. So don't get it twisted. I don't care who you heard say it first. God, it's God who's behind it. Give the credit where the credit where the credit is deserved. It's the Most High. God deserves this credit. So stop with all the bull crap in the comment section. Stop. Y'all sound stupid. All right, I'm calm now. All right, William, have a great day.
Jesus was black. All of the Egyptian queens and kings were black. Everybody in history from Egypt that we've been taught about through history and years were all black. Your people have been teaching lies for so long that y'all started to believe them. Once a little bit of truth comes out, y'all get so offended and scared. Us are powerful. It's been a war on our skin people for years and decades. Years and decades. But hey, I ain't even gonna touch on that.
How do I say this? The entire Bible is about black people. Not only was Jesus black, but every character in the Bible seems to be black too. Yeah, Zephaniah and Jeremiah and Jebediah, those all aren't white people names, okay? And Jesus wasn't some tan, partially melanated Middle Eastern person either. I'm talking straight up black dude, okay? Even in the book of Revelation, when you get the vision of Daniel, he's describing someone with feet like burnt brass and white woolly hair, and we've got the deep running water voice with the red eyes, and you guys, he's black. The Jewish people are black people, like Kanye was right. And those people yelling at the park dressed in purple about black people being the real Hebrew Israelites, they're right, okay? Like, anytime you see the word Hebrew or Israelite or Jew in the Bible, in your mind you got to replace that with black person. So the whole Bible is going to make a lot more sense to you once you start reading it like that. But you need to let this get settled in your heart now before you get up there. So, I mean, they were literally whipping him on his way to get crucified, you guys. Crucifixion was a punishment, like, for slaves back then. And gladiators. And all the gladiators were black too. Did you know that? Like, you guys, he was sold for 30 pieces of silver. That was the maximum amount of money that a slave could be sold for. Oh, just coincidence? Above his cross, it says INRI. They were like mocking him. They were saying it says this is the king of the Jews. They're saying, like, here's the king of the black people. Look what we did to him. Why does the KKK burn crosses, you guys? The racist KKK. It's just, black people rejoice. You are God's chosen people. Like, I mean, those are some big shoes to fill, but be honored. Like, feel good about that. Like, how cool. Anyway, see you later. Jesus was black.
So this is all I got from the stitches, and this is really a whole lot. And number one is that I really have been following this for a longer time. I still remember that there were videos that I did on Jesus being black and all of that. You know, at some point I was a little bit not certain, and kind of probably not doubting, but I was able to learn a lot from you all, your teaching, writings, and all that. Some sent a lot of videos and the rest of it, right? So I also went through what I went through to read, to make my research, and I also found out that you all were also correct. So now, why is it that a lot of the reality is that so many people knew this? So many people, and there are so many people also we need to hold accountable. Now Putin has opened this vault, right? And I am happy, not because he actually that it's not because we are hearing it for the first time, or because we do not know about it, but because at least it's kind of causing controversy, and a lot of them are kind of sad, mad, peace, nervous. Jewish people, I see a lot of them saying that Jesus was Egyptian and also Jewish, right? I see a lot of them saying all that, so many things that they are saying in people's comment section. And this imam that actually came out, this Arabic imam that came out to say that, look at what he said. He said that dark skin, right? Why not say black? Is that so hard for him to say? This is to tell you that a lot of them knew the truth, but they've been hiding it for so long, because the power that they've been holding all this while is still a power that they are not ready to relinquish, that they're not ready to give up that power, And the fact that this came out just to tell you other boxes or vaults somewhere else that has not been opened and all that. And the Vatican City really do have a lot to tell us, to say, because if Putin could come out to explain this or talk about this, it means so many of them know a whole lot about black people that they are hiding. And the fact that also, I am sure this is not new to black people, they knew that a longer time, but the truth is that there has been controversy behind it, probably not from black people, because from color people still trying to tell us that it is them. And the fact that they've been hiding this from the world all these years, and really, I'm not gonna lie to you, there is need for a lot of people to unlearn and all that about the Bible and the rest of it. And and I am sure that a lot of Ethiopians knew this from the beginning, but they are still hiding it. They don't want to speak out because most of them do not even believe or do not even accept that there are black people and all that. So, point of correction, not dark skin, is black people or black skin, And he also mentioned that all prophets were dark skinned, they were all black, right? Majority of the prophets were all black. And Ethiopian Orthodox Church knew and lived together with Saint Mary in Ethiopia. Why is it that it is like it? I am so happy. Why is it hard for them to also come up to, if you have WhatsApp in that, because they really need to clear themselves up because they know the truth. And this man is coming out right now to say this, because why is it that he did not speak up long time ago, but now Putin started the conversation and everybody's coming out to say, yeah, he wasn't lying. I mean, there is truth in what he's saying and all that. I mean, you all are part of the problem that people are having all over the world. When you see the truth and you refuse to speak on it, probably because you all, you heard what the dark skin, that black young black woman said, that most Arabic and all that, they've been they've really been very, very racist towards people that look like me and all that. And they do not want to open up about some certain things, And I am so happy that all these are coming out, and 2024 is actually that year of truth. And I am so happy that all these are coming to light. And we really need to unlearn. Yeah. And I wonder what the Vatican or Rome hasn't said so strange, I wonder what they haven't said. So we need every one of them to also speak up. Now that we already know the truth, which we've known, like, you've known this all this while, because you all do not hesitate to tell me about it in the comment section, right? And I made my research and I also found that that is the truth and all that. So they have a lot of explaining for knowing the truth and hiding it from us to this very moment. So he was black and we were deceived. So we rise. And I hope that you all, there is something that I've learned to understand that no matter how you try to hide some certain things, like when it is time for the truth to be revealed, it just come out without a lot of stress. So the year of exposing the truth, I am enjoying it, and I am happy that Putin came out to speak up. So all of them that have been hiding something like that, something, also come out and speak up, because it looks like you all know the truth but refuse to speak up on it. That's all I have to say. Let me know what you all think in the comment section, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.